So I know there's going to be a lot of people asking, well, what was the answer to that problem? Well, it's all symbolic. We didn't assign any values to these forces. We didn't say that they had any particular magnitude. So if we start from the beginning and we use the equations that we defined, we said that t1 equals t2 from f of x equals 0. F in the x direction equals 0. And then we apply that to our f of y equals 0, which was t1 plus t2 sine theta equals mg, which brings us here. Right? Then if t1 equals t2, we substitute. t1 plus t1 is 2t1. t1 times sine theta, we said, equals mg. And then we can solve for t1. A little algebraic manipulation, dividing by 2, dividing by sine theta. Assuming we know theta, will yield t1 equals mg over 2 sine theta. Similarly, we take this and we can plug it into our first equation, and we can say that t2 is now also equal to mg over 2 sine theta. Now, if we were asked to solve for the angle theta instead, and we were given the forces present, we could say that theta equals the arc sine of mg divided by 2t1, or t1 plus t2, whichever way you want to write that. But this is essentially the symbolic solution that you'll need to come up with, or the type of solution you'll need to come up with to ultimately solve your project solution for your ENGI 1100 course. Oof, it's a mouthful. Alright, so that's about everything you need to know from beginning to end, from the trigonometry to free body diagrams to how to set up and utilize projections of forces onto the XY axes to solve for both force magnitudes and angles.